What's up, party people? Today we have a slow sim match between the 6-2 Ravens and the 2-6 Vikings. Don't let that fool you. The 2-6. This is a very competitive game. It comes down to the wire. We're not just sitting on our hands. We are trying to fix every team here and make them competitive. And damn it, we're going to make the Vikings competitive one way or the other. Now, the Baltimore Ravens, they started off slow this season, and we got them going. We'll talk about both these teams, the playbooks they're using, play sheets, and all that stuff. So let's get into it. Both teams are purple. Very confusing. So, the Vikings, they're now in the Jacksonville Jaguars offense, West Coast zone run, and the Washington Commanders defense 4-3 under. We're just trying to find anything to get them going on defense and offense. The play sheets they're rocking are batch of blitzes and nickel mug. And I believe it's Felton, the rookie, who's now in the slot. The slot has been a constant, movement of Jefferson, Addison, Felton, all these guys. So hopefully this works for them, right? It's been very hard on offense and defense to get them playing well. A lot of that's J.J. McCarthy. And then we have the Ravens here. They're in the Pittsburgh offense multi-power. Now, they weren't playing very well in their own offense, and they just weren't feeding Derrick Henry. You have a running back like Derrick Henry, you fucking give him the ball. They break tackles like no other. Him and Barkley are the best. Jonathan Taylor and Bijan are very good, but they don't break tackles like Bijan and Barkley. And then they're in the Baltimore 3-4 defense. Play sheets are heavy sets, heavy eye, 4-2-5, and batch of blitzes. So they are on a roll, but hey, the fucking Vikings are going to give them a game. We're going to find an offense and a defense for them one way or the other. So sit back and enjoy. And thanks for watching.
So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another.
First and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
They'll go again here with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second
Ball on
and
the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete. Third and 9.
incomplete. It's third down. And
From the gun, Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback for the Vikings.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows for his team.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
3. A loss of 1. It's now third and 9.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They go right back to Henry. He'll bring this up to the 22. It is Troy Hill there to make the play.
Down at the 22-yard line.
3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jackson looking to throw. That is caught. It is Hopkins. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Ball
1.
spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, a loose football. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Derrick Henry.
3rd down. They need 5.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. This is Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Hill. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one taken in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a game.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And off the deflection. It is taken in. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
With the shotgun, it's under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Wallace to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of
now Jackson.
Brings up 2nd and
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And that is incomplete. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Joe. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Breed, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing again is Wentz. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Travis Jones on the
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for
They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Jackson now will try and set up the screen to Hill. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
a gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 29-yard
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To the air one more time with Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
On the handoff, it's Henry. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he tries to get to the edge but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. A run. It's Jones. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
In trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This returnable for Wallace. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
3rd down and 12.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
The Vikings offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
24-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard. A run. And here's Mason. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll try to run for it. And he is going to have the Vikings first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 35.
Up the middle, here's Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's another Vikings.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Picked off by the All-Pro Marlon Humphrey. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the
Throwing Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Baltimore first down.
This is Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll run here with Hill. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's caught! And he will score! DeAndre Hopkins! Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
23-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On On second down, here's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Jackson. He'll get this off to Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. That one on the former Washington Husky, Roger Rosengarten. Jackson now on second down. A pass pulled in by Henry. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
3rd and 14.
Back to throw, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
McCarthy to the end on second down. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings
the shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Wallace now on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Baltimore.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hill. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. On the give, here's Henry. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Right, Kurt, now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Hill. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. In motion goes Likely. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jonathan Grenard getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, it is 3rd and long. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
To Justin Jefferson. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, that is out of his reach. Overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Here's the spike, and that stops the clock with 25 seconds to go. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Moving left. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Viking.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.
Well, the Ravens get it done 25-19. Vikings had a chance there. I never saw the CPU get off a pass that quickly. I didn't think they'd have a chance, but they did. That was crazy. I thought that for sure when they were huddling up there at that last play that they were going to try to spike the ball and that was going to be the end of the game. Because how many times have you seen that before? But they got the pass off. I swear J.J. McCarthy had the chance to run the ball in for a touchdown, but he decided to pass, and the receiver, I think it was the tight end Hawkinson, wasn't ready and he overthrew it. So a crazy ending there. They had a chance. Dude, I don't know what to do. I feel like the defense played very well. This Ravens team was putting up numbers, man. Excuse me. I mean, as you can see, they put up 38 points. Excuse me, against the Bears, 39 against the Dolphins. This is the most points they've given up in a while, and this is the least amount of points they've scored in a while. So the Vikings are a good team. It's just I I don't know what it is. I can't get J.J. McCarthy to throw the fucking ball well. Tried everything, trying everything, man. I'm telling you. He I don't know. Anyway, this is about the Ravens, I guess. Maybe one video before the season's over will happen, and you'll be like, "Here's the Vikings. We put it all together. We figured it out. What's wrong with J.J. McCarthy not finding um, Justin Jefferson? I mean, Justin Jefferson had a touchdown on a deflected pass he caught, which you don't see very often either. Anyway, let's get into this box score. I mean, the Ravens struggled here, and I've never seen the Ravens give up so many goddamn rushing yards. That they're like one of the best teams against the rush, and fucking Aaron Jones had 2 long touchdowns on him. He looked like Derrick Henry. 277 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns for Lamar Jackson. He's not running the ball at all. That's what you want. I mean, it's not what you want, but he fumbles a lot. We see a lot of these mobile quarterbacks fumbling a lot. He's not turning the ball over. Derrick Henry and Justice Hill are the running backs. And this is one of, the lesser games Derrick Henry has played in a while. I don't know how DeAndre Hopkins got in the game, but he did. 2 for 79 and a touchdown. Mark Andrews, 7 for 57 and a touchdown. Zay Flowers, 3 for 48 and a touchdown. By the way, I believe Bateman is in the slot. And Walker must have got hurt because Walker is the number 3 wide receiver over Hopkins. So that's probably why Hopkins was in the game. Defensively, 2 sacks for Peebles. Mike Green has a sack and a half. He's such a good rookie. Half a sack from Mataduke and an interception from Marlon Humphrey. When you look at the stats on the season, 2,000 yards passing for Lamar Jackson, 16 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, only 223 yards a game, QB rating of 113.9, 8.8 yards a attempt. So he's taken 23 sacks. Derrick Henry, 151 attempts, 980 yards, 6.5 average, 5 touchdowns. Now, Lamar does have some rushing yards from earlier in the year, and in the red zone, he will take off like most quarterbacks will. Mark Andrews is the leading receiver, followed by Bateman and Flowers. Devontae Walker, wish he would get more run, but it is what it is. And then you got, Hill and Henry here kind of just chipping in. Defensively, the leader in tackles, of course, is Roquan. He's like top 5 in the league. Mike Green and Mataduke are the leader in tackles for loss. They're a very good combination. Mike Green, 11 and a half sacks, 10 for Mataduke, 5.5 for Peebles. So a bunch of rookies contributing here, and then interceptions. Marlon Humphrey now has 4. I believe that ties him for the lead for the league, but maybe not. And then we'll just go and check real quick to show you who's in the slot. And then we'll get you out of here. So the slot receiver is Zay Flowers. Wow, okay. I did not know that. What's he doing there? I thought it was Bateman. So, sometimes they move this shit on you. But okay, Flowers is there. We're in the Pittsburgh offense, and he's doing okay. Anyway, that's it. Tell me what you think. If you have any ideas on what we can better do to fix the Vikings, have you seen an offense they've done well in, or something that you've seen helped JJ McCarthy? Let me know. I mean, like I said, I've tried many playbooks. I've tried putting them in the Bengals offense because it feeds the number one wide receiver. That's same school, same kind of receiver. JJ, Jay Jettas, and Jamar Chase are, but not the same. Not the same. So anyway, all right. See you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Peace.